What's up, everyone? If you've been anywhere near Instagram or TikTok lately, you've probably seen those shorts. You know the ones, the magically grow your glutes overnight shorts. DFYNE shorts. They're blowing up like creatine on day one of a bulk. They're marketed as the ultimate glute enhancers, like some kind of sorcery for your butt.
Today we have a brand new collection, so this is the Motion collection. It is so different from anything that DFYNE has. It is a ribbed collection.
Their videos pull millions of views and the girls wearing them, racking up followers like it's cardio. But here's the real question. Are the gains we're seeing even real? Or are we looking at BBLs, butt pads, implants, Photoshop, angles, the whole circus? So today we're diving deep. We're talking DFYNE, their models, those suspiciously perfect glutes, and breaking down what's gym grind and what's surgical shortcut. So, what's the deal with these shorts? They're designed with strategic seams to contour and lift, compression panels to shape everything just right, and textured fabric that plays with lighting like it's got its own ring light. It's smart marketing. Real smart. The message is basically, hey girl, you want glutes like this? Just buy these shorts. Problem is, most of the models rocking these things have that ultra-defined hourglass look. Tiny waist, massive glutes, toned legs. But are we really supposed to believe that's all from squats and hip thrusts? Let's break down some of DFYNE's top athletes and see what's really going on. First up, at Puck Van Drenthe, one of DFYNE's biggest names, and probably the most called out when it comes to BBL accusations. People are wild in her comments. BBL girls. My 9-year-old brother has bigger hamstrings. How do I get this BBL drizzy off my For You page, WTF? She's been accused of wearing butt pads, having implants, and pretty much everything short of stuffing a pillow in her leggings. And honestly, the proportions are sus. Tiny quads, no hamstring detail, but crazy glute projection. Kinda makes you raise an eyebrow. She barely posts any real training clips. Mostly short edits, 1 to 2 reps, and boom, done. Doesn't exactly scream hard-earned gains. Personally, I'm not fully convinced it's natural. Could be great genetics. Could be Dr. Miami. What do you think? Natty or not? Next up, at Felicia Lindqvist, another big name under the DFYNE banner. Now, to her credit, she actually lifts. Good form, solid technique, and she's posted some solid progress over time. That could point to natural development. But she's still catching heat in the comments. BBL. BBL, and did you want to teach us something? What in the BBL is going on here? FYI, you can see the edge of the butt pads when you sit back down after the hip thrusts. Yeah, the glutes are popping, but again, there's that lack of supporting muscle. Quads and hamstrings just aren't keeping up with the peach. Could be angles, could be editing, could be both. Where do you land on Felicia? Real training or cheeky tricks? Next, we got at Ellie Mac, one of DFYNE's poster girls. And let me tell you, this girl's an angle wizard. Every post is a masterclass in making your glutes look 40% bigger with camera work and posing. And the comments, brutal. Where's the gym footage? All I see is poses. No way that's just squats. My glutes don't look like that after 5 years of training. It's the BBL scrunch combo for me. To be fair, she does show legit lifting sometimes. Real weight, good technique, so there's at least some strength behind the silhouette. But the transformation timeline? Definitely some jumps that feel less like progressive overload and more like overnight surgery. Now we're talking about at Hannah Pearson. She fits the DFYNE aesthetic perfectly. Tiny waist, round glutes, clean look. She actually trains hard, posts real workouts, solid strength, good form. If you scroll far enough, her progress looks pretty natural. But here's the weird part. She's got over 1 million followers, and barely any comments. Is she just low engagement? Or is someone scrubbing those BBL accusations out of her comments? Something doesn't add up. What do you think? Now let's talk about someone who's not officially with DFYNE, but definitely wants to be. Eva's account, the influencer in training. She's got the exact same DFYNE look. Exaggerated hips, tiny waist, that classic BBL hourglass. Problem is, no training content, no progress photos. Just one transformation clip with a 60-pound squat and everyone in the comments roasting her. Hard work? What about your BBL? It looks great, but let's not pretend this ain't a BBL. You only squatting 60 pounds. That's not a lot. Go heavier, gotta make them legs match that BBL. This one's a wrap. She's definitely enhanced. Zero doubt here. Are DFYNE shorts legit? Yes and no. The seams and fabric are designed to contour and enhance. They're like makeup for your glutes. They do boost what you've already got, but they won't magically give you a physique you haven't trained for. At the end of the day, whether you're natural, enhanced, or somewhere in between, that's your choice. But let's not pretend a pair of shorts or a couple squats is going to get you what took someone 3 years of lifting or 3 hours in surgery. All right, friends, what do you think? Are these models all surgery and sorcery? Or are some actually putting in the work behind the scenes? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Smash that like button if you enjoyed the breakdown. And if you've tried these shorts, or know someone who has, let me know if they're the real deal or just clever Instagram bait. And don't forget, whether you're natty or not, just keep lifting. Catch you in the next one. Peace.